We're going to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. We obviously got a lot of them. This one about that defense.
Yeah, Dave, this is Cassius, the quintessential Cleveland Browns fan. Here's what I want to say about this game. The defense secondary got too many Primadonnas in it. We need some hard-nosed, let's play football type of players. Man up and go man-to-man sometimes. I'm serious. If Joe Woods is not fired Monday, I don't know what to do. The problem is the Cleveland Browns now, all the people they draft, they just give them a position. They ain't got to worry about getting cut. They're going to give them a position. And these guys ain't out there earning their stuff. It don't make no sense. The offense played well enough to win. You don't be up 13 with a minute something left and lose. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This is the worst loss since the fumble. This is the worst loss. I can't take this no more. They driving me crazy. I just want to know what you think about Joe Woods. Should he be fired or not? Thank you.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Jeff, at some point, the players got to go out and play. That's where I'm at with that. I don't put that on Joe Woods as much as the players. Those breakdowns, you can't have that.
You've got 2 first-round picks starting at the cornerback position. You've got Grant Delpit, who was the second-round pick. You've got John Johnson III, who you signed to a free agent contract making $11 million. Martin Emerson was drafted in the 3rd round. These guys are highly, highly expected to perform. These guys are a lot better than they were yesterday. And yes, they were part of a defense that held 9 opponents under 16 points last year. So the fact that they're out there not recognizing things, acting like they don't know each other. And what's really, really bothering me today is the entire, the old Shaggy song, "Wasn't Me." Nobody wants to take any accountability or any blame for what went on. I'll give Grant Delpit credit because Grant Delpit at least said, look, I'm not here to point fingers. That's not something I'm going to do here. Or at least, how about one of you at least say, you know what, collectively, we all played like garbage yesterday. The fact that it seems like there's a little bit of passing the buck, that's the part that's probably the most irritating of this entire scenario. Because, look, ain't nobody going anywhere. Greg Newsom is on the 2nd year of a rookie deal. Grant Delpit's still on his rookie deal. John Johnson III, a healthy deal. Denzel Ward just signed a new deal. None of these guys are going anywhere. And, look, to put this on Joe Woods, look, it's not, like I said, it's not a new scheme. Whatever these guys are doing, it's not unfamiliar. My question is, where is the communication on the field? And it started early with the Bryce Hall touchdown. He was the back just leaking out, and 3 guys pointed at him, and then they all pointed at each other. And it was kind of like, I had him, I thought you took him. And you just can't have that. Communication in the secondary is paramount. Maybe some of this comes from the fact that the signals are coming in to most of the time to Anthony Walker. And Anthony Walker, there are times where he's not on the field. Maybe the signals should come in through John Johnson III, so that way he knows immediately what's going on. He doesn't have to get it told to him from another teammate. So this way, when there are these mental lapses, he can say, look, this is one that got us before. So before we even get this further, you got the back, right? Because we got this guy, I got this guy. You got to make sure you have the back. There's no excuse. These guys are way too talented. They saw it all last season, and it's not like there's any newness. The communication is paramount in secondary play, and it seems like it's not really going on right now.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And it limits what you can do as a coordinator. If your guys are struggling to communicate, you almost want to stay in base so that the communication is simpler. So that's why I don't put much of it on Joe Woods. I put it on the players.